actually use the opportunity that he has to redeem himself by utilizing this money and completing those hospitals, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, it is also a big concern. When we talk of water in these counties, Madam Speaker, yes, there is scarcity of water, but at the same time, in the rainy seasons, Madam Speaker, you will hear there are floods, roads have been washed away, there is no water. How comes these counties cannot prioritize, even using the equitable share allocation, to make sure they mitigate in these old, long problems these counties have experienced, Madam Speaker? Madam Speaker, the Senator for West Pokot will tell you, in the road connecting West Pokot to Turkana, there are specific places we experience floods we've been experiencing for the last 60 years, Madam Speaker. I don't understand why dams have not been constructed upstream to harvest that water, considering the allocation that those counties have also been given, Madam Speaker. So, Madam Speaker, even as we talk about the equalization fund, it should not be lost that the equitable share in terms of allocation, these 11 initially marginalized counties were receiving what I would say reasonable allocation, Madam Speaker. And if you look at the allocation for Turkana, you look at the allocation for Mandera, you look at the allocation for Wajir, you look at the allocation for Marsabit, Madam Speaker, you look at the allocation for Isiolo, vis-a-vis the geographical size and other challenges, Madam Speaker, they have received quite substantial amount of funds, Madam Speaker, that if there was deliberate effort to deploy those resources to mitigate in these all long challenges in those counties, Madam Speaker, today probably we'll be speaking a different language, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, we also want to call on the National Treasury. And I want to agree, and I think as a House led by the Chair for Finance, Madam Speaker, we need to cause an amendment to the PFM Act. We must separate the Ministry of Finance for national government and the National Treasury that serves the two levels of government, Madam Speaker, so that these funds can be released on time, Madam Speaker, to be able to address the 4 key areas that was meant to address. Madam Speaker, I'm happy that Baringo County is going to receive 967 million, Madam Speaker, and I've seen the distribution. Tiati constituency, Madam Speaker, is going to receive 582 million, Madam